new book explores what it's like to be a person of faith while working as a spy. In her memoir, Breaking Cover, Michele Rigby Assad describes her life inside the CIA. She says ordinary people can do extraordinary things when their faith is greater than their fear. I'm joined by Michele now. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Lauren.
Fascinating, fascinating book. And in this book, you reference God. Look at all of these times you reference God. I did some sticky notes here. You say when you were undercover, you went into anaphylactic shock in a foreign country. You reference God by saying, "Why didn't you protect me?" You said, "Instead of freaking out about this thing, I prayed to God." What did you learn about your faith while you were a spy undercover?
So I learned that I really had to hold on to that faith because, Lauren, there were so many situations where we were in danger or it was a crazy career, living undercover in dangerous parts of the world. But it was most important that I held on to that faith when I didn't understand what I was doing or why I was there.
And this is you and your husband, is that right? Right here?
Yes.
We're seeing some pictures of you. Oh, there's you with that big gold gun. And so you really were in the thick of this.
Yes.
With Al-Qaeda, with ISIS. You were battling with them. You said that when that happened, you were also very scared. And how did God help you through those really scary times?
So I really realized that when God opens a door, no matter how scary it is, you've got to walk through it. Because if you wait until the moment in which you feel completely capable, or you wait until the fear subsides, you'll never move forward. And so I got very good at exercising that courage and walking into places that completely intimidated me, or that were very times when I felt very fearful.
Sure.
Yeah.
When you left, you finally left after 10 years, you and your
Yes.
husband said, "That's enough, we're out of there." And then you decided you wanted to help persecuted Christians in Iraq leave Iraq. You were working at the Hudson Institute. What did you do? You interviewed them, and tell us the story briefly of Haman.
Yes. So we were part of a group of Christians who said, we've got to do something to help these persecuted Iraqis who've been displaced by ISIS. So we were an informal group of people, and we were asked to operationalize this project. And so it was quite miraculous.
Operationalized, meaning get it going.
Yeah, we had to
Government
vet these
speak person.
people,
Yeah.
and we had to be sure we weren't going to bring ISIS into a receiving country. And then we had to use our diplomatic skills to find a country willing to take these people. And eventually we did find Slovakia. And miraculously, after only about 4 months of working on this project, we successfully airlifted 149 Christians out of northern Iraq to their new homes in Slovakia.
We're looking at some of them right
Yes.
here. So you were responsible for making sure that none of them were terrorists.
Yes.
Our current immigration system is under fire. Do you
Yes.
think, very quickly, we have to go, I
Sure.
could talk to you all day, very quickly, do you think that that is justified?
Absolutely, but we could do a much better job of vetting people, and so that requires better training and better hiring to get people in that know how to do that.
All right. Thank you so much, Michele Rigby Assad. Breaking Cover is the name of the book, My Secret Life in the CIA and What It Taught Me About What's Worth Fighting For. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Lauren.